size move on food fortification comes in the wake of concerns of over-fortification. What is food fortification? What is the need for fortification of food in India? What are the concerns associated with over-fortification of food in India? What are the ill effects of consuming over-fortified food? GS Paper 3, Food Processing and Related Industries in India. What is the context about? Recently, India's Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, a union health ministry body, took a decisive step towards tackling India's malnutrition crisis. It made public a draft Food Safety and Standards, Fortification of Foods, Regulations 2016 that specifies that all fortified food, manufactured, packed, labeled, handled, distributed and sold, whether for profit or under a government-funded program, ought to adhere to a minimum set of standards. What is food fortification? Fortification means deliberately increasing the nutritional content of a food product by adding essential micronutrients such as minerals and vitamins with minimal risk to health. It is also known as food enrichment. This is done to eliminate micronutrient deficiencies across populations, countries and regions. It is an effective strategy to meet the nutritional needs of a large number of people across various sections of the society, including the poor and underprivileged as well as the vulnerable such as pregnant women and young children. Types of food fortification. Mass fortification. It is when micronutrients are added to foods commonly consumed by the mass population, such as cereals and condiments. Universal fortification. It is when micronutrients are added to food consumed by animals as well as people, such as with iodization of salt. Targeted fortification exists in areas like school food programs, which is targeted at a specific group. What is the need for food fortification in India? The World Bank's Nutrition at a Glance research report states that India loses over $12 billion in GDP to vitamin and mineral deficiencies. 48% of children under the age of 5 are stunted, 43% are underweight, 20% are wasted, and more than 1 in 4 infants are born with a low birth weight. Global Nutrition Report 2016 demonstrated India's slow overall progress in addressing chronic malnutrition manifest in stunting, low weight for age, wasting, low weight for height, micronutrient deficiencies and overweight. Owing to all these reasons, India is in very much need of food fortification. What are the concerns associated with over-fortification of food in India? The US-based non-profit Environmental Working Group's review of fortified foods currently on the market found that young children are at risk of consuming too much of 3 nutrients, vitamin A, zinc and niacin. In their analysis, the group warned that fortified breakfast cereals were a key source of excessive intake because the amounts calculated for adults, not children. Pregnant women and older adults may also be consuming too much vitamin A from other fortified foods. What are the ill effects of consuming over-fortified food? Routinely ingesting too much vitamin A from liver supplements can lead to liver damage, skeletal abnormalities, peeling skin, brittle nails and hair loss. In older adults, high vitamin A intake has been linked to hip fractures. Taking too much vitamin A during pregnancy can result in developmental abnormalities in the fetus. High zinc intake can impair copper absorption and negatively affect red and white blood cells and immune function. Niacin is less toxic than vitamin A and zinc, but consuming too much can cause short-term symptoms such as rash, nausea and vomiting,